why is it important for us that the researchers, not just the data, but the actual people building the algorithms, the men and women, of course, are both in gender-wise and geographically-wise representative of the communities that need to be served by these algorithms?
I think it's a really good question. I hear this question a lot when we have sessions regarding technology and gender or women. I think the best way to answer questions is, why would the people that you're building solutions for not be involved in the process? And I think we spend a lot of time trying to prove that people should be involved or included in the process. I think we're way beyond the time where we have to include the people that we impact as a part of the process. So earlier, Caitlin mentioned being an activist. I actually believe that everyone working on a technology project should be an activist for the people that they're building solutions for. And sometimes what that means is that you have to involve people that understand the communities that you impact. There's a lot of work in the tech space. We're doing a lot of AI for good, and you can actually be in the business of doing good and not actually doing any good. And you can be in the business of doing good and actually doing harm. And so that's why it's important that across the board, even at the table when we decide who and where and how is AI relevant to solving problems, you have to include people the entire step of the way. Another point that I wanted to mention is, a lot of times when we talk about AI and technology, we hide behind the label AI, technology, bias, data sets. I think we also have to put the human in the center of these conversations. Humans created the data sets, humans build systems. So we have to get in front of the AI a bit, because it can often be seen as a scapegoat. And if you read the news, a lot of times you'll see the headlines that the AI is biased. Oh my, something happened. Oh my goodness, this AI is penalizing women. It is no longer acceptable. And I don't even think we have to articulate why that's not acceptable. If you're building a system that should be equitable, then you have to have people at the table to highlight that along the way. So if the data set is not balanced, certainly there are tools out there to highlight that. But what about humans? And so I don't think we have an algorithm crisis. I actually think we have a crisis of caring. I think people have to care enough about the people that they build solutions for to include them in the process. That's the first step to actually solving this problem.